everyone. Myself, Miss Alisha Ayazattar from Delonic Society's Baramati College of Pharmacy, Barhanpur, Baramati. My webinar topic is Dropping Mercury Electrode DME under the chapter Polarography under the guidance of Mr. Sri Krishna Bhavkar sir. Let us start. Points to be covered are introduction, construction, working, advantage and disadvantages. Dropping mercury electrode DME is a working electrode arrangement for polarography in which mercury continuously drops from a reservoir through a capillary tube. Internal diameter of tube ranges from 0.03 to 0.05 millimeter into the solution. The optimum interval between the drops from the most analysis is between 1 to 5 seconds. The unique advantage to the use of DME is that the constant renewal of electrode surface exposed to the test solution eliminates the effect of electrolyte poisoning. Let us see the construction. The assembly consists of a mercury reservoir. It consists of fine capillary having a bore size range from 20 to 50 micron and 10 to 15 centimeter long, as you can see in the diagram aside. The capillary is connected to a mercury reservoir by a rubber tubing. A small glass electrolysis cell in which the unknown solution is placed. The height of the mercury reservoir is adjusted such that the drop time is 1 to 5 seconds. Let us see the working. Dropping mercury electrode DME is polarizable electrode and can be act as both cathode and anode. The pole of mercury act as a counter electrode, that anode if DME is cathode or cathode if DME is anode. The counter electrode is a non-polar electrode. To the analyte solution, electrolyte like KCl is added, means potassium chloride is added, that 50 to 100 times of sample concentration. Pure nitrogen or hydrogen gas is bubbled through the solution to expel or to remove out the oxygen. For example, if the analyte solution contains cadmium ions, then the cadmium ions are discharged as cathode. You can see in the below reaction. Then the gradually increasing voltage is applied to the polarography cell and current is recorded. The graph is plotted between the voltage and applied the current. This graph is known as polarograph and the apparatus is known as polarogram. The diffusion current produced is directly proportional to the concentration of analyte, and this is used in the quantitative analysis. The half wave potential is characteristic of every compound and this is used in the qualitative analysis. Let us see the advantages. Surface area is reproducible because the mercury is having a smooth surface. Second, electrode can be renewed and thus eliminate the poisoning effect. Mercury forms the amalgam solid solution with many metals. The surface area can be calculated from the weight of the drop. Let us see the disadvantages. Capillary is very small and thus can be easily blocked due to the dust particle or any manual error. Mercury is very toxic. So, surface area of each drop of mercury is never constant. It cannot be used at a higher positive potential due to the oxidation of mercury. Now, for better
Polarography.
understanding, let me show you a visual demonstration
Polarography is a
of
measurement
DME
of the current
by
that flows
Amrita
in a solution
University.
as a function of an applied voltage. It was invented by Jaroslav Heveroski, who was for this invention awarded a Nobel Prize in 1959. Polarography is a subclass of voltammetry where the working electrode is a dropping mercury electrode that is used for continuously renewing the electrode surface. The specific characteristics of polarography are it involves two electrodes, a polarized electrode and a depolarized electrode, which are used as working electrodes, and it is an incomplete electrolysis since only a small amount of analyte is consumed in the process. Our aim is to find out the unknown concentration of cadmium and zinc ions present in the given mixture. Apparatus. Polarography equipment. Standard solution of 1 millimolar cadmium sulfate, 1 millimolar zinc sulfate and 2 molar potassium chloride. Distilled water. 250 ml beakers, 10 ml pipette, measuring jar. Procedure. Arrange all the required materials on the table. Pipette out 10 ml of 1 millimolar cadmium sulfate solution into the 250 ml beaker. Pipette out 10 ml of 1 millimolar zinc sulfate solution into the same beaker. Take 50 ml of 2 molar potassium chloride into a measuring jar and pour this into the same beaker. Stir well the solution in the beaker using a glass rod. Now take a polarographic cell and pour the solution from the beaker into the cell. Place the cell into the cell resting holder and connect calomel electrode as reference electrodes and platinum electrodes as auxiliary electrode. Now fill mercury into the Tigan tube through the mercury reservoir bulb. Adjust the drop set and scan the sample. First enter the initial microvolt and scan microvolt and select the scan rate. Then choose the mode selection that you want, that is DC or sample DC. If offset is present, remove the offset current by pressing yes. After scanning, choose the print option to generate the corresponding results. From the printed results, we get the half-wave potential and average limiting diffusion current of cadmium and zinc ions in the given mixture.
Hence, the dropping mercury electrode is here shown as cathode. The DME is also called as microelectrode or working electrode or indicator electrode. I hope you all have understood from the video given in the presentation. Thank you.